This is the smallest set in the new LEGO Indiana Jones Wave 77012 Fighter Plane Chase. As you can see, it's depicting the fighter plane chase scene from The Last Crusade, the third movie in the original trilogy, and in a lot of people's opinion, the last good Indiana Jones movie, and I kind of have to agree with that. I did not like Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, and I can't assume the new one is going to be too much better. Anyways, you get 3 minifigures in this set. All 3 are exclusive. There's 387 pieces. It's recommended for ages 8 and up. And taking a closer look, you can see that we've got 2 vehicles in this set, which are the main attraction here. The car is a really nice build. I really like how it looks, and it can fit 2 minifigures in there pretty well. The doors do not open, but there's plenty of detail here. There's stickers where the doors would be, and of course on the back we've got lights and this round piece that acts as a spare tire. There's only this one piece here for the windshield. Of course, there's no glass that goes through. And removing both of the minifigures, you can see what that looks like on the inside. There's just a single steering wheel. But in the back, there is room for a chest, which can be removed, and a suitcase for Henry Jones Sr. Inside the suitcase, you can fit Indiana Jones's whip and a couple of other accessories like Professor Jones's notebook and his umbrella. There is nothing inside of the suitcase, but it's still a nice accessory. And as you might think, the best part of the set is the German fighter plane. It is kind of blocky and does have a lot of studs showing. It isn't the prettiest thing, but it does look really cool, and it's pretty effective as just a good toy. There are a few stickers, however, where you see the sand green and dark gray patterns. It's kind of unfortunate that they are stickers, but they do look nice. But it is a pleasing color combination. It's just one of those things that's nice to look at. The wings don't move or anything, but they are at this upward angle, so it's more accurate to the real life plane, and they can be removed. So you can act out the plane crashing into the ground and exploding into a bunch of different pieces. The wings just connect by these ball joints. And finishing off the exterior of the plane, we do have these stud shooters on the wings, and that's lost forever. I don't know the technical terms for the engines on World War II fighter planes, but these details right here look pretty cool, and of course the propeller can spin. There's some translucent orange pieces at the bottom to signify the plane being on fire, and also to replicate the scene where the plane is skidding along the road inside the tunnel. The cockpit can open up where you have room for 1 pilot, and inside there's a couple of printed pieces, as well as a control stick in the middle. But do be careful when you're putting on the sticker for the windshield. With it being a curved piece all the way around, it is a bit trickier than I imagined. And while these wheels with the Technic pieces look like they do something, they don't, and that's just how they look, I guess. There's also another very small wheel at the tail. And as the side build, you get this little bit of terrain where there's some sand and rocks, as well as some grass, and this signpost with a sticker pointing in the direction of Berlin, which, if I remember the movie correctly, is where they are escaping from. And there is a nice little hint that the tunnel is up ahead with the warning sign. The 3 minifigures you get in this set aren't anything too insane, as it's kind of just some guys wearing clothes. The German pilot may be my favorite just because I favor generic soldier type figures, and that's exactly what this is. Also, it's just a nice classic looking minifigure with the tan uniform, the kind of minimalist detail on the torso, and of course the print on the back. And then with the helmet, you do have these goggles that come down, and it reminds me of a bunch of different pilot minifigures that we've gotten all across the history of LEGO, and that gives me some good memories. Next up is Indiana Jones himself, and what makes this version of the minifigure exclusive to this set is the tie that is printed on his shirt. Here he is alongside the other 2 Indiana Jones figures that we get in this wave. And of course they're all very similar, but they've got their own little minute details that make each of them unique. And I really appreciate that, because while we don't really need too much differentiation with Indiana Jones figures, it's nice that whichever set you buy, you're going to get a unique version of the character. And as you can see in this set, you get a pistol as an accessory and his iconic whip. Here's a look at the back prints, and yes, both of the face prints here are the same ones from the Escape from the Lost Tomb set, which is fine because they look really good and personify the character really well. And I just have to say, I really love these new Indiana Jones figures as a whole. They're a great upgrade from the original. And lastly is Professor Henry Jones Sr., the father of Indiana Jones. It's a pretty basic minifigure with no leg prints or anything like that. He's just wearing a tan suit, but I do like the details of that green dotted bow tie he has. And of course, the face print is really great. Here's a look at the back of the figure, but there's not too much to see there. And that about does it for this set. This was the LEGO Indiana Jones Fighter Plane Chase. I do really enjoy this set, and for $35 US with 387 pieces and 3 pretty good minifigures and 2 awesome builds, you get a lot of value here. Of course, you can have a whole chase scene with both of these vehicles, and you've got all the appropriate minifigures for that. And that about does it. So if you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you feel like it. And once again, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one.